3, 2, 1, and action. What is up, Travels with Buddy Nation? On the Travels with Buddy station. Hey, bud. Bud's going, hey. Today, I'm going to do a couple of exercises, very basic. I'm going to do a one-arm dumbbell preacher curl. Hey, bud. Bud's saying, hey, what's up? I'm going to do a one-arm dumbbell preacher curl. Now, the one-arm dumbbell preacher curl is a very different exercise than a two-arm barbell preacher curl. Okay, feels very different. I'm going to do one arm at a time. It's a very different exercise. So I know you're thinking, hey, I saw you doing preacher curls before with the barbell. It's the same old video, same old. It's not. It's a totally different exercise. When you're doing one arm at a time, it's a totally different feel to it. It's not better, but it's different, and it's a different exercise. You'll feel your muscles working from a different angle. And the other exercise I'm going to do today is a one-arm dumbbell shoulder press while seated. Now I know I've done shoulder presses before, but doing them with a barbell with both arms at a time, or standing and using my hips and my legs to press the weight up to get a few extra reps. But when you're doing them one arm at a time, and you do, whether standing or seated, it's a totally different exercise. It has a totally different feel to it. I feel like I get more of a lateral movement when I do one arm at a time. And when you're doing them seated, you can't cheat at all because you're not using your legs or hips to force that weight up. So today I'm going to pyramid the weight up. I'll start off. I'm going to do a couple of sets of one arm dumbbell preacher curls with my smart bells. And then I'm going to do a couple of one-arm dumbbell presses while seated. And I'm going to pyramid the weight up between the sets. I'll probably do maybe 2 or 3 sets of each. Right, bud? And I'm going to put Buddy in the other room. And maybe Buddy can do some preacher curls too. He can put his paws over the preacher bar, right, bud? And he can curl that weight up. And I'm sure he can handle a pretty good amount of weight. Right, bud? And I can't believe it's raining. It's chilly. Today is May the 30th. We're almost in June, and it's actually, I think it was like 40 degrees last night, and it's raining. It's probably about maybe in the 50s right now, but it's pretty chilly for this time of year. But hopefully, I think they said it was supposed to stop raining, so maybe later on it stops raining and the sun comes out. But I can hear it's pouring out there. Maybe I'll take Bud for a walk, huh, Bud? Because he's got to get some exercise too. So make sure you stay tuned and you watch this video to the end and check out both exercises. They're very important to do, right? They're not just the bar curls. You got to use the dumbbells as well, doing one arm at a time. So stay tuned and check it out. All right, my first exercise is going to be a dumbbell preacher curl. And I got about 25 pounds on the dumbbell. And I'm going to go for about 10 or 12 reps. Count along with me. When you're doing the preacher curl, you don't have to go all the way up and all the way down. You just want to get in that mid-range where the tension is. All right, I got 12 reps, and I'm going to do my right arm. And what's good about using a dumbbell instead of a barbell is if you go real heavy, you can kind of spot yourself. You can use your opposite arm to help bring your arm up for the last couple of reps. If you're going heavy, but I'm not going that heavy. This is 25 pound. I'll do another set with maybe 30 pounds, and I'll maybe do 2 or 3 sets, and so stay tuned and check it out. Alright, I'm gonna do my next set. Another thing you gotta remember when you're doing a preacher curl, you wanna bring your wrist forward, and that way there you get more power. And you don't have to go all the way down. Matter of fact, it's not good for your arm if you go all the way down. It's not good for your tendons, your elbows. Just bring it like a quarter of the way down, and you don't need to bring it all the way up, obviously, because once you go too high, there's no tension. So, and you want to bring your wrist forward and just do like, you're just doing like half reps. Keep the tension right on the biceps. That's the key. So I'm going to do another set. And alright, for this one I got 30-pound dumbbells. I'm going to try to get about 10 or 12 reps or so. Count along with me. Alright, I got 12. You notice I didn't go all the way up or all the way down. I just kept that tension right on the bicep. Really good exercise. I really feel it in the lat too. So I get 12 with my right arm. Alright, I got 15 in my right arm. I just felt like I had more of a burn in my right arm. I could have did 15 with my left too, but I just stopped at 12. Then I'll do one more set. I'll go up to maybe it's 30. I'll go up to like a 35, and I'll see what I can do with that. So stay tuned and check it out. Alright, I'm gonna do one more set. I'm gonna kick it up a notch. Alright, I got it's a 35-pound dumbbell. Let's see what I can do. 35 pounds, maybe I can get 10, 12 reps. Count along with me. See, on that last rep, I gave myself a spot on the dumbbell to help push that weight up. So I'm gonna see if I can get, and then I was 10. It was my 10th rep. I spotted myself. I'm gonna see if I can get 10 on my right arm. Count along with me. Alright, and I gave myself a slight spot on that 10th rep on my right arm. Whew. And that's why it's good to use one arm at a time, because you can do that. You can go past failure and spot yourself. And it also feels slightly different than doing them both arms at a time. I feel it in my lats, my shoulders as well. And so I would say it's better doing it one arm at a time. But it's a slightly different exercise when you're doing it one arm at a time. Just like I'm going to demonstrate my next exercise, I'm going to do some one arm shoulder presses with the dumbbells, one arm at a time. So stay tuned and check it out. Alright, next I'm going to do a one arm dumbbell seated press. And I notice when I do it seated, I do the exercise more strict. And this is also a really good exercise because it really stretches out the lats and the back as well as training the shoulder. Especially, I notice I get more of a stretch when I do it one arm at a time. And having the smart bells, I can adjust the dumbbells much quicker, so it's less time consuming, so it doesn't take as much time, so I can do it one arm at a time. But it's a totally different exercise doing it one arm at a time as opposed to two arms at a time. So it's not really the same exercise. All right, so I'm going to try for maybe 10 or 12 reps or so. I'm going to start with my left arm, so count along with me. All right, I got 15. I got a really good burn, and I kept going. So let's see if I can get 15 in my right arm. Count along with me. All right, woo, I got 15. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest about a minute, and I'm going to put a little bit more weight on the dumbbell, and I'll do one more set. So stay tuned and check it out. All right, I'm going to do another set. I'm going to add a little bit more weight. So, click of the button. I'll start with my left arm. If you notice, I removed the preacher curl, and I'll try to get maybe 10 reps or so. Count along with me. All right, woo, I got 15. Let's see if I can get 15 with my right arm. All right, woo. And I got 15 with my right arm. Really good exercise. Like I say, it feels different than doing, two arms at a time, doing them one arm at a time. I feel like I get more of a, I don't know, it feels like a more strict exercise. I get more of a stretch on my lats. It feels slightly different. Not slightly, but more than slightly. It feels like a totally different exercise. I mean, it still works the shoulders and everything, but when you, for some reason, just like the preacher curl, when you do it one arm at a time, it feels like a totally different exercise than when you do them two arms at a time. So you gotta try doing the different exercise variations to change up your routine and shock your muscles into growth. And remember, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to Travels with Buddy. Remember to keep training, keep taking those walks, and have an awesome day.